Ding dong. Ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old and weak, sleepy gray elephant. Ding dong. Ding dong. The room slowly darkens. The elephant starts blocking the window. Or is it just a dream? Ding dong. Ding dong.
Valerka, why aren't you in your bed, sweetheart?
I don't know. I fell asleep there and woke up here.
Is that what happened? Well, how I wish I had your magical ability to transport yourself.
Hey, Grandpa! Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa! Where are you? Where are you? Grandpa!
Yep. What?
Tell me the truth. Did you carry me downstairs?
Why me?
You never know anything.
Valerie Pavlovich. Good morning to you.
Oh, yes, right. Good morning to you, Grandpa. Good morning, Grandma.
Oh, hi. Good morning, darling.
Tell me, was it you who carried me downstairs?
No, I didn't even remember going upstairs.
Who was it then?
I see two possibilities. First, a fairy, and second, your daddy.
Pavel, we have just been discharged. Yes, the operation is serious. Prepping myself for anything. Are you laughing? Okay, bye. Does Uncle Pavel look like a fairy too?
Well, I think maybe more like one old fairy.
Valerka,
I'm here, Daddy.
sit down. You might fall.
Look, there are two possibilities. Either you took me to Mom or a fairy did it.
I bet it's the fairy.
Uh-huh.
Hold this.
I knew it then. You know I'm also gonna learn how to fly soon.
Yeah? And where are you going?
To see the dinosaurs. With Mommy.
Can I come too?
Only if Mommy allows you to come.
I've never seen dinosaurs before, you know?
Dr. Pavel, well, have you already decided on your future, deputy?
It's Dr. Volokushin. Why are you asking?
I'm not going to question your personal preference. It's up to you. But you sure about him?
I think after today's operation, everything will become clear.
With your all-new equipment.
The equipment is ours.
Of course. Fetisov and I will have a look. Do you mind?
Of course I don't. Good morning. How are you all?
Good morning, Dr. Andreev. This is for you.
Thank you.
Doctor, I've been looking for you.
And we were just talking about you earlier.
I see. Dr. Semyonov allowed me to attend the operation today. I did not expect that. It's an honor to see the new equipment and new team in action. And as the sales and purchasing director here, I would like to say...
Sure. You're very much welcome.
Our patient's name is Julia Kodelina, the first violinist of Mariinsky Theater Symphony Orchestra. Currently, she is unable to rehearse or play the violin due to a tremor in her right hand. Therefore, Dr. Volokushin has proposed the process of implanting depth electrodes in order to stimulate the thalamus.
May I?
Please, doctor.
We split the operation into 3 parts. At first, the patient is fitted with a stereotactic frame, and then in the operating room, we will perform the intraoperative scanning.
Wanna
We
bet
have to be
Volokoshin will be
extremely
operating?
careful at the next stage. because
Yegorov
this is
has
the
more
part where we will
experience.
put the implants. We'll
5
use a
copies?
thin wire lead into specific areas of the
3.
brain, basically implanting electrodes to deep sections of the brain, stereotactically, so to speak.
So the probe passes practically through Broca's area?
Continue.
Do you realize that there is a significant risk of acoustic nestic aphasia for our patient who I believe is actually a professional musician? Can you even imagine how critical the slightest disruption will affect the auditory function?
We
Yes.
do, yes.
That's why it was decided to conduct an awake surgery. By observing the patient during the operation and maintaining verbal contact with her, we'll be able to not only accurately determine the affected area of the thalamic nucleus that
And
causes...
also, since the patient is conscious, by talking to her, we hope to eliminate the tremors.
We are sure. That would sound much better.
Right, of course. Yes, apologies for that. We are sure that by eliminating the tremor, it won't cause any problems to speech, vision, and especially with hearing.
Well, colleagues, any more questions?
I have a question. Doctor, I can understand the vision and the speech as well. But how are you going to deal with the musical ear?
Well, how to put it?
This is intriguing.
Quite intriguing indeed.
What do you have there, Anna?
I have everything ready, with account for individual patient characteristics.
Very good.
And who will conduct the operation?
The operation will be conducted by Dr. Volokoshin. Dr. Yegorov will do the assisting. Let's get to work. Good luck to us and to our patients.
Today and forever.
Well, that's a great catchphrase you came up with.
It's an old one, though.
Wait a minute, I want to talk to you.
Dr. Volokoshin,
Yes?
congratulations. I just wrote an application to assign you as my scientific advisor. Will you sign it, please?
Dr. Andreev's word is the law.
Why are you offended? At the end of the day, it's my idea.
We know Dr. Semyonov's appointing Dr. Andreev as deputy. I just wish everyone's aware of that. So the position is still vacant.
And?
Nothing, never mind.
We're halfway there. Let's take it a little slower.
Then we go twice as slow. Dr. Artyom?
Yes. Coordinates 13 millimeters to the side, 0 below the intercommissural line. We're there.
My hand is still shaking.
That's what we're going to fix next. Everything is going according to plan, so don't worry about it, Julia.
Dr. Igor, what is the necessity of inserting microelectrodes into
The patient is
the
conscious.
patient's
Signs are
brain?
good.
Stimulation of the focus of pathological activity of the muscle.
Correct. But how do we discern it from motor skills since electrical stimulation causes tremors, Dr. Artemyeva?
Well, it directly charges at the focus, while the muscles contract for motor movements.
Dr. Igor?
This is a dual objective. First is to locate the focus, then break the threshold with electrical stimulation.
I like your thinking, colleagues.
Dr. Andreev, no one has done such operations a couple of years ago.
Dr. Igor, where's the focus?
The ventricle nucleus of the thalamus.
We're entering Broca's area. Play something simple like pizzicato.
And why should we do that?
We just want to make sure that your wonderful musical ear is still here with us.
How are you feeling right now, Julia?
I'm pretty good.
Well, that's great. Are you hearing all the notes?
Yes.
Wonderful. Continue playing.
All right, we're here. How's your hand doing?
Trembling? Julia, continue playing. It's necessary for this operation.
Dr. Zabalkina,
Yes, all readings are normal.
did you set it to 135 hertz and half a milliamp?
Yes.
Let's start with 1/2 hertz.
The tremor continues.
Do it once more.
I can't feel anything. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, Julia.
You can't do it, can you? But they promised me. Let's try this, shall we? Okay. You can try relaxing your breath, okay?
I am now adding another 1/2 hertz. Wonderful. Excellent. That's great.
Yes?
Everything is getting blurry. What's the saturation? It's getting dark. Is it hypoxia?
Confirm it for me.
Is it?
Keep calm. Everything's fine.
It isn't working, Julia. Can you try to look at my hand? Look here. How many fingers can you see? Can you tell me?
Everything is blurry.
Breathe, Julia.
Wait, don't rush ahead.
Tell me
They're
what's happening.
experienced
You
surgeons,
promised me.
and one of them is your future deputy.
They've passed all the dangerous stages. This is something else. Dr. Zabalkina, reduce noradrenaline. Lower the blood pressure.
Stop. Do it with me, okay? Inhale. Exhale. And now inhale again. You'll be all right.
Why can't I see anything?
Well, let's see. Can you check?
Please do something for me, doctor.
What is going on? Why are these monitors offline?
Good question. Well, it will reboot in 7 minutes. I'm going in.
Can you feel my hand?
Yes.
Excellent. We are with you. I'm telling you, everything's fine. Nothing bad will happen. Take a deep breath again.
Dr. Andreev, would you mind explaining? What's happening here?
Software crash. The equipment supplied to the clinic is substandard.
Is it the equipment? My gut says the patient's losing vision due to other reasons.
Don't worry. Your contracts have nothing to do with her eyesight, Doctor.
Precisely. Doctor, precisely. Doctor, the microscope isn't working.
Forget about the microscope. Tell me what happened to her vision.
I noticed a little hemorrhage. I think we should remove the probe and suppress it.
And your suggestion about this?
A vessel was nicked while inserting the probe, resulting in a hematoma pressuring the optic nerve. Removing the probe isn't an option. It's impossible to put back the electrode without it.
Perhaps we can use the probe to drain the blood. That's a much better solution.
Go on.
Dr. Volokushin, it's just a slight hemorrhage, right? I suggest taking a biopsy instead, needling and moving it parallel to the
Without
probe.
the monitors, what are you going to do with that needle?
Both of you calm down. Dr. Yegorov will assist. Dr. Volokushin is minding the hardware. Dr. Zabalkina, are we okay?
Yes, doctor.
Nurse, biopsy needle, please.
How much time do they have? Let's model the situation. Dr. Igor?
Maximum of 3 minutes. If we overshoot it, the increased pressure can destroy the optic nerve.
She'll go blind?
I still can't see anything.
Julia, you have a slight hemorrhage. It causes pressure on your optic nerve. Dr. Pavel is attending to you right now.
Julia, don't worry, it will be fine.
I'm gonna lose my vision, right? Don't be scared, you can trust us.
Julia, can you play for us? Play some music that you like. Can you get her violin, please? Play the violin for us.
What is going on? It's still not working? I don't understand. Just tell me the risks, please. I need to know at least that.
Let me put it this way. In theory, we need to hit this point with the needle, and then pump out a small amount of blood into it. We have to do all these procedures blindly.
I've read an interesting story lately. Continue playing. Ethnographers brought recordings of Bach, Mozart, even Tchaikovsky, if I remember well, to an African village. And can you imagine, the locals fell in love with his music? They enjoyed it. They loved its harmony, its sound, even though their musical world is very, very different.
Dr. Semyonov, don't you think this risk is unjustified? Now, all of you, get out. Please, get out now! She is the first violin of the state orchestra. Maybe we should do what Dr. Volokushin said. How are we going to justify our actions?
Dr. Fetisov, we have 2 more minutes. Look at Dr.
The
Andreev.
mighty Andreev. Andreev, what if he fails this time? Then what are we going to do? Tell me, is this even possible? Dr. Andreev, is it impossible to hit it blindly?
Anything is possible, Doctor. And you're here interrupting
There's
me.
no blood. We have to abort the operation.
Dr. Volokushin?
What do you mean, abort the operation? What's wrong with it?
Julia, don't listen to anyone but me. Problems with vision is just temporary.
I will recover, do you promise? Of course, Julia. Doctors never lie.
That's it. We're almost done with the necessary procedure. The pressure on the nerve will decrease, and you'll begin to see.
Doctor, I can see. I can see now.
Great, congratulations. Now try raising your arm.
Doctor, it's no longer shaking.
See, I promised you.
And doctors never lie.
Any doctor can make a mistake. But in this case, it was an equipment
I
failure.
understand, Dr. Andreev.
Both you and Dr. Yegorov voiced your opinions on what to do next, but he was more precise.
Yeah, I know. But to insert a needle blindly, from memory, I couldn't have done it.
Everyone has a right to fail. But in this case, the operation has been conducted on a rather conscious patient who could hear everything. Imagine yourself in her place on the operating table with a hole in your head, and you hear that the doctors didn't know what to do.
But it was the equipment that caused that emergency situation over there. Is that even acceptable?
Unacceptable. It's unacceptable, but it's a different matter.
I assure you, Dr. Volokushin, that this matter will not go without any investigation, all right? For now, you're free to go. Well, who will you choose as your new deputy now?
No other options. Dr. Yegorov, what do you think?
I see.
Excuse me, what about the equipment?
How many times exactly has this failure occurred?
This was the first time a failure had happened during an operation.
One time is not enough? Do you need someone to die? We must stop using this equipment at once, don't you think?
How exactly? We have contracts. Soon the entire hospital will have the latest equipment from them. And besides, all the equipment on the 8th floor is almost absolutely free, and you know that.
Well, that's free for us, but paid for by the Department of Health.
Yes, and by the department's good recommendation. I mean, are we even opening the 8th floor tomorrow?
Why don't you explain to the Department of Health that they should save their recommendation for someone who surely needs them?
Oh, the laboratory? Go straight down the hallway. I think Dr. Ivanov will be with you in a moment.
Dr. Artemyeva, is it true that Dr. Yegorov will now be the department head?
Good day.
Aren't you a little too quick at spreading rumors?
Wait a minute, are we seriously going to base our decisions on Dr. Andreev's emotional breakdown?
I definitely understand you and your sentiments, Dr. Fedosov. Well, I'll sign the order to have the necessary equipment reviewed by a special commission, all right?
Well, yeah, that is a whole lot better.
Well, it will be headed by our chief of the neurosurgery department, Dr. Pavel Andreev. He's the one who's going to be working with this equipment after all. Am I right, Dr. Fedosov?
And what about the 8th floor?
Well, we're going to be officially open tomorrow. We're going to push through with that matter. But if something goes wrong, we'll be replacing all the equipment.
Lita, perhaps you should get another advisor. I don't deserve that.
And why is that?
You saw it yourself. I failed during the operation.
The fault was with the equipment and not with you.
You know, I think Yegorov would have coped better in this situation.
You think I'm stupid?
I think you pretty much know exactly what you want.
The order hasn't been signed yet. As cliché as it may sound, I am just one call away.
I don't understand what's going on in your head. Every time Pavel operates and you observe from the other side of the room, you're not yourself for the rest of the day.
I hope he doesn't notice it.
Well, I think it's enough that I notice it.
Nothing is going on with me, though this is a new experience for me. Not envy, but a sort of pity over myself and a little self-hate. Yes, the feeling of powerlessness while standing next to a person who can do something like that. And also at the same time, talk about Africa. Irina, can you imagine using a biopsy needle without looking? I am a doctor. I have been operating for over 40 years. But I don't think I could have done that, even in my finest years as a surgeon. Hey, what's so funny?
A girl came to see me today. She felt that her cheeks were heavy after being shot by anesthesia.
After anesthesia?
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I wasn't bothered. I just wanted to choke her.
Easy. Not at your workplace, please.
You know, it would be annoyingly boring if you were perfect. It's great that there's always someone who's better than us. Prettier, kinder, smarter, and younger. Like Valerka.
By the way, this is the same with Andreev.
Yes.
Is Valerka asleep?
Almost. He tried and waited for you.
I see. I'll be there in a couple of minutes.
I'll wait for you.
No.
Our son fell asleep pretty early.
The two of you?
Yeah, I waited for you. Can I borrow your car tomorrow?
Of course. Shall I put the child seat in?
Yeah. And who is this intruder,
Can I go with you?
I'm guessing we have a scaredy cat?
I'm just gonna be here for a minute, then I'll go back to my bed.
No. Let's go to your bed.
Will you be my fairy?
Of course, I'll be your fairy every day. There you go. Oh, stretch your legs, will you? All right then, let's read. Here you go. Ding dong. Ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old, sleepy, gray elephant. Ding dong. Ding dong. The room grew so dark. The elephant blocks the window. Or is it just a dream? Ding dong. Ding dong. Is there any reason for your panic?
Yeah, there is. Our clinic will no longer be getting its equipment from your company.
Are you joking right now?
I wish I were, but I'm dead serious. There was a failure that happened during an operation, and
who's to say this can't be kept a secret? Inside the hospital, there haven't been any questions so far.
I could convince the old man, but his son-in-law, our brain surgeon, the hospital's superstar, I think that...
Is this Andreev? What's his take on this?
Nothing.
Everyone has a say. Everyone.
You don't get it. He's a doctor. He's heading a commission because he claims your equipment is unsafe. Our contract is based on his opinion.
And what about this commission?
His recommendation to the commission, once put on paper, will serve as a basis for them to renew the contract.
You have Elanora from the Department of Health to help, right?
Well, she can't do anything, only buy us a little time. But then again, the deadline is near, and the 8th floor is opening soon.
Don't even joke about that. Why did you want to meet tonight? To ruin my life?
Who else? Who else do you want me to talk to?
You know who. We're done. Now get out of the car.
Okay, but just remember, this is urgent. Don't forget that.
Dr. Andreev! I know you. Of course you do. Our company supplies medical equipment to your hospital. How do you do? And you want to talk about that? Right now? Well, why not? And why should we? You somehow found out where I actually live. And ambushed me here.
Oh,
You don't find
please,
it odd?
Doctor.
Ambush is a bad word. We're just two people interested in working together and being like business partners. Though I'm pretty sure, Doctor, that we can easily find our common ground in settings like these, am I right? No. It's not happening. I have to go to work.
Good afternoon. Where are we going today?
Hey, hello. Dr.
Good
Pavel.
morning.
Hello. Good morning. We need to talk. I got a call from the Department of Health today.
Regarding the equipment, they work fast.
Well, they always knows everything. What else? So our handler over there...
Elanora Mikhailovna?
Yes, she is. By the way, did you know she's the mother of Dr. Volokoshin?
No, I didn't. Did she call for her son?
No, but she asked to include someone from the department in the commission. Seems like I already know where this is going.
Mm-hmm. And the company's representative has just ambushed me.
Wow.
Yeah, he wanted to talk to me in an informal setting.
And?
Told him to screw himself. Gently.
Dr. Pavel. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to retire from here. I want you to be able to fend off these kinds of attacks towards you. Go to the Department of Health right away and talk to this woman, Elanora.
And how should I act? Gently, too?
Diplomatically. Don't say anything specific yet. Tell her the equipment failed. Most importantly, let her know that there's no bias in our part and that the Commission must study the issue objectively as much as possible. We'll report the results. As simple as that.
Right now?
Just go now. Good morning. Hello, doctor.
And what is lemon ice cream like?
It's the most sour.
And strawberry?
I say it's the reddest.
Chocolate.
It's Dad's favorite flavor. I remember that. He probably has a whole mountain of ice cream with him. And he never had a sore throat,
Where
right?
did you get that from?
The nanny at daycare told us. She said they have anything you could ever wish for.
Look, a pretty flower. Alia! Are you all right?
Yes.
Did you hurt yourself? Honey, you know you must be extra careful when doing things. Remember your heart.
Okay, Mom. Has it started again?
Thank you.
Goodbye. Come in. Come in. Please come. Come in.
Breathe quietly, sweetheart. I can't hear your heart.
I can't breathe quietly. I just want to breathe, Doctor.
Is it difficult to breathe for you? The heart is beating too fast.
I just ran too faster earlier, and it started to-duk, 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 to-duk. And all the air has gone somewhere. I don't know why.
Alevtina, explain calmly, please.
Anna, please wait in the hallway. Let me talk to the girl. Come on, duduk, duduk.
Well?
Well, you know everything yourself. Chambers of the heart expand, ejection fraction falls. There's only one thing to do now.
She's still on waiting list for the heart transplant?
I know, but you can't just wait forever on that damn list. Look for someone who can help you.
You know, I'm running out of luck. My poor girl.
Stop that. I'm telling you as a doctor, if you don't get the transplant, you'll lose your daughter. Alia! Don't touch that. Come here. Are you okay now?
Please go in.
Thank you.
Dr. Andreev, our recommendations, despite its name, are the result of the work of many, many people. Do you think you can simply reject something that we recommended on our own initiative? These recommendations cannot just be set aside by just anyone unless there's a serious reason.
Please understand, if a patient dies on my operating table, who's to blame?
God forbid, don't even say that.
Sure, but with this equipment they offer, it will happen sooner or later, and God has nothing to do with it.
Doctor, if I understand correctly, this happened only once, am I right?
During the operation, yes, once. But once is enough. My dear Elanora, how are you? Dr. Andreev, we met today already. You refused talking to me informally. Well, now we can do it here, exactly like you wanted. A formal setting. No, we can't.
Dr. Andreev.
Until the commission's done with the work, we have nothing to talk about. As I've told you, he refuses to cooperate.
Do you consider yourself a superstar? Andreev's great, awesome doctor, a medical hero? First of all, a technical representative will be placed in a department on your commission for which I'm responsible. Secondly, I'll address your personal case during our panel meeting next week, and we'll be discussing it with your supervisors and not with you, if you know what I mean.
You'll be discussing it with me. I will be addressing the panel next week, don't you know?
What did you say?
I will present my case on the panel. Oh, and also I will be heading the commission as a practicing surgeon. The order's been signed. Now, will you excuse me? My patients are waiting.
The audacity. How dare he talk to me like that? Well, say something.
I'm as furious as you are to that punk, Elanora, believe me.
But I can't do anything. He'll talk to them straight up.
Did you see how much our contract is?
I saw it. All right then. I will talk to him again. And I'll make sure to speak to Semyonov as well. They'll open their commercial department today and I'll be there.
And what if Andreev doesn't lead the commission? Can you guarantee everything will be smooth?
The 8th floor is now open. Thank you.
This way, please.
Thank you. I hope you do a lot of medical wonders here, gentlemen. You know, I believe in you.
Of course, Eleanor. That's all we do with your help. We're so grateful to you.
This is pretty.
Do you need help?
Just a minute.
No, we're all right.
Well, why are you so quiet? Do you like it?
Yes.
That's my little prince. Are you just fine?
I am. I just get bored of playing with them sometimes. But we don't have a gaming console, you know that.
Are you cold? Careful. Come on, get in. We're getting late for the schedule. Dad called. Damn it, my phone is low bad. Come on, let's hurry.
Mom, you shouldn't say damn it.
By the way, was it really you? Or was it Semyonov's decision?
Sorry, I don't follow.
Not appointing my son as your deputy.
I know.
Do you think this is the right time to discuss personal decisions such as that, Eleonora?
This is the right time. How old is Semyonov? 1 more year and he's off to a well-deserved pension. You don't have to worry about my son, he'll achieve everything on his own. But who will be in charge of the clinic after Semyonov?
So that's the solution you're offering me.
You know I'm a good friend, Dr. Andreev. Trustworthy and honest.
We define friendship differently. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would be great. I know.
You could have warned me who your mother is.
Of course, Dr. Andreev. That's why I never do.
Whose mother?
Elanora and Dr. Volukushin are mother and son. But I don't see any obvious similarities.
You had too much and don't know what you're saying.
Well, it's obvious. Take Dr. Yegorov, for example. Graduated from First Medical, but living on meager allowance, eating instant noodles. See?
Don't choke yourself.
It was never a state secret who'd be Andreev's deputy.
Let's go sit.
Hey. All right, for the record, I got into med school on my own merit, graduated, and got this job myself.
Yeah, nobody's saying otherwise.
I even asked my mom never to interfere. But Andreev and Semyonov, those two are related. What's the deal?
What the heck are you talking about?
Finally, where are you?
Don't be mad, Dr. Pavel.
Don't be mad, Dr. Pavel.
I'm not mad, no worries. Did something happen?
We were stuck in a traffic jam.
You didn't answer your phone.
Can you believe I put my phone on silent in the morning and forgot to turn it on again?
We're almost done here in a few minutes. Will you pick me up?
Sure, we'll be right there. Just wait for us. We have a surprise for you.
Hello?
The person you are calling is out of range. Please try again and call later.
The ambulance is here!
Valerka. My son.
The child is here, under the car!
Hemorrhagic shock. We need a transfusion immediately.
It's okay, just breathe. We found him.
Celine, we have to get the boy out of here fast.
Where are you going?
Let
You're
me
not
through.
allowed here.
We're working here. I get it, man. Don't interfere, please. Marina.
Pavel. Where is Valerka? They don't tell me anything.
Please don't speak. Pneumothorax.
We got it, don't worry. Breathe, just breathe. Just breathe.
Call. I forgot. He asked me. Valerka.
Valerka, my
Hold
son.
it here. Press your palm down.
Dad.
Blood type.
Daddy.
Allergies?
Don't leave
Oh,
me.
positive.
Wait here.
None.
Dad.
I'll be right
don't
back.
leave me,
Just
please.
hang on.
Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, son. I'll take you away from here. They're going to help us. Don't worry. Help is here.
You're my
Don't
fairy.
worry. Yeah, I'm your fairy. You'll be fine. Mom will be fine too. Do you hear me? Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. You hear me? No, don't fall asleep. Faster!
Lift up carefully. A little more.
Everything will be fine. Do you hear me? Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
She have torpid phase of traumatic shock. Insert catheter. Possible spleen rupture. Insert catheter quick.
We have the same blood type.
You will
I'll help
operate
out.
here. You can't be here.
I'm a doctor, a neurosurgeon.
No, we got it.
I won't interfere then.
Just wait outside. Prepare for intubation. Pressure dropping, cardiac arrest. We'll do CPR. Come on, hold on. It's already in. Suction.
Suction.
Blood pressure 75/30 and keep dropping. Blood transfusion.
Blood pack empty.
Get another one.
Preparing second pack. Ready.
Start it. Lots of lacerations in the intestinal area. Also ruptured spleen. Injured left kidney and lung. Needs to achieve a good hemostasis. We'll have to remove the spleen.
Adrenaline at 0.3 milligrams.
Adrenaline 0.3
Check the blood.
milligrams.
Prepare more solutions. Ready. Come on, boy, don't give up. Inform the hospital. Quickly.
Stretcher, let's take her away.
We're on our last pack.
Get the father. Where's the father?
Calling the boy's father. Please come here.
Where's the father? We need blood urgently.
He's here.
Tanya, get a dose of his blood and ask him to get in.
Tourniquet and needle ready. Ready.
Transfusion. How much it take?
400.
That's dangerous.
Just take it.
Time of death, 10:20 p.m.
Ding dong. Ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old and weak, sleepy gray elephant. Ding dong. Ding dong. An elephant walks down the alley. An old gray elephant.
Hello? Pavel. Will you come to the clinic right now? This is urgent. You were right.
Dr. Andreev. My condolences for your loss.
Thank you for coming. The patients can't wait, you know that. And it's better for you to join the others.
Do you know where I can donate some things? A church or an orphanage, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh, and I'll be stopping by tomorrow for the toys. Maybe they can use them in pediatrics. If not, I'll find some other places to throw them.
Do you remember 6 months ago, you removed a tumor on the trigeminal nerve? It seems clear now, but the patient had phantom pains. We've tried everything, but nothing works.
So what?
Tell the patient you'll do an operation on her. We'll give her some sleeping medications and convince her that we remove the nerve completely. Placebo would remove her pain. Hello, doctor. Do you still remember me? You operated on me. You know, it feels like my whole face has been carved up with a knife. It's too painful. I need to be checked now. Please take a seat. Dr. Andreev has studied the scans and agreed to give us a consultation. I think it's about the nerve. You know, I think you didn't remove all the nerves completely.
Where does it hurt?
It hurts right here. Well?
No reaction. The nerve has been removed completely.
What about the pain? I still feel it. It really hurts.
Phantom pains are a neuropathic problem. Have a nice day.
Do you actually think I'm just being crazy, huh?
You don't need to shout. The operation was a success. The rest is not my responsibility.
Doctor, I beg you, please help me get rid of this pain. You can't imagine. I'm completely exhausted. I can't sleep at night. Every day of my life feels like a torture for me.
You have to manage these symptoms on your own.
The patient is 35-year-old male. Tumor in the fourth vertebra. This can be considered a complicated case.
Complicated? More like hopeless for me. Do we know the source?
Lung cancer for about a year now. It started with the hip joints. Don't hurry, I will help you there.
It has already been metastasized.
His wife is pregnant.
Who?
His wife, Ludmila.
And so?
We must speak with her. We must break the news gently to the wife.
Hello.
Hi, Pavel.
Give this to Dr. Semyonov.
You can go see him. He's alone right
No,
now.
thank you.
Dr. Andreev. My sincere condolences. It's a terrible tragedy. Please accept my sympathies.
Metastasis in the fourth vertebra. It's quite risky to conduct an operation in that part because...
The vertebral artery passes through the tumor. It supplies the upper section of the spinal cord with blood. Any mistake in the spinal cord will be damaged, I know.
Yes, so radiation therapy.
Radiation therapy won't help. It will cause swelling, which is lethal in this case. Anything more?
You know this very well.
Yes. Hospitals have been rejecting us. We're actually losing hope, Doctor.
Good afternoon, Dr. Andreev.
Good afternoon.
You have my sympathies.
I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do to help you. Unfortunately, medical science, it cannot perform miracles. I'm really sorry.
I'm not asking for miracles. I don't expect you to heal my husband. No, not completely. All I ask you is to extend his life by a month. Please, just so I can give birth and he can see our child and hold him in his arms. We dreamt about this child for so long. Please, I beg you, just extend his life for a month.
I'm sorry, but this is impossible.
Hello, Dr. Andreev.
Please, I'm begging you. Just a month.
Yes?
Hi, Pavel. Looking for me?
Come in.
How are you? I tried calling you, but you weren't picking up.
Chordoma, stage 4, male, 35 years old.
Thinking of doing this operation?
No allergic reactions. Please check the blood.
Pavel, do you know what you're getting yourself into?
Yeah, and we're operating on the occipital lobe.
Is it true that the patient was hopeless? Did she account for everything? How sure is she'll give birth in time? Pavel, you're about to do an operation that will change nothing, simply nothing. He will die soon anyway. This is unethical, Pavel.
Anna. I'm asking you to check his blood.
Fine.
Is it all right? You're not refusing?
Sign the consent to the operation, stating you're aware of the risks and trusting us with all the treatment methods.
Doctor. Just a sec. Doctor, do you promise? A month?
Yes, you will have a month.
I have complete trust in you. Come on. Here. Yeah. Over here.
I'm asking you to at least talk to him, Nikolai. He's not a stranger to you.
He wasn't a stranger.
Wait a minute. Are you in your right mind? Both of you share one experience. You both suffer from the same tragedy.
Irina, tragedy doesn't unite. It sets people apart from each other. I guess everyone is left alone with their pain.
No. No. You've been a family.
Can't you understand? I can't bear to see him.
Are you blaming him?
No, it's not that. It's just that when I look at him, I see them. Marina and Valerka. Hello?
Dr. Semyonov, Andreev has booked operating room 2.
All right. I give my consent.
Dang. I'm speaking up as a psychoneurologist. Andreev shouldn't be performing right now or on any active duty since he hasn't recovered yet.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
I have no intention of pestering the head of neurosurgical department with that advice.
Okay, fine.
We're challenging his decisions, when and whom to operate on.
I understand.
Dr. Pavel, I am warning you one more time.
Dr. Volokoshin, I've seen the sign on the door with your new title on it, but I assure you it won't stop me.
No, it doesn't matter.
You're right. It doesn't.
Yes. Mr. Fedosov, may I? Yes, come in. Can you please have a look at this? This is crazy. Who does he think he is? Why did you come to me with this? Well, do you expect me to go to Dr. Semyonov? Well, it's good that you came to me, for everything. Please, take a seat. You know what? Dr. Artyom, some decisions can lead to some very juicy prospects. Aren't you Dr. Andreev's deputy? I'm an acting deputy. I see. Acting in name only. Effectively, you are his deputy. And do you know how that happened? Andreev didn't want you for the job. Acting as a deputy is a technical necessity. We have a large patient flow, am I right? Well, it seems like it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand where you're getting at. You You'll somehow get it. If you listen to my advice more closely from now on, Doctor, then the next time you'll come here and talk to me in my office, you'll just be an acting deputy. And what should I do to make it happen? Well, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just don't get in the way of Andreev.
Are we ready?
Everything's ready.
We're performing a spondylectomy of 2 vertebrae.
Scalpel. I'm making an incision.
Copy.
Prepare the clamps.
Coagulogram data good. Hemodynamics is normal. ICP normal, all good.
It'll be funny if he succeeds.
Lita, be quiet, please.
Sorry.
Yes, Dr. Semyonov.
Right. I'm crossing the root of the arc. There should be no surprises. The spinous superior and inferior articular processes, the transverse process, and the root of the arc must be removed as a single fragment.
Is this enough?
We'll see in a moment.
Good thing the tumor didn't invade the spine.
Done. I'm extracting the first vertebra. Get ready. Prepare the coagulant.
Yes?
Dr. Semyonov?
It can't be done without removal. And we will have to remove more than 2 vertebrae.
The course of the operation doesn't allow for this.
What is that shadow over here?
Some kind of artifact.
What amplifier did you use?
The new one from Novomed. We've been using them for a month now, since you signed off on the Commission's findings.
Me?
Well, yeah, Dr. Fedosov and I came to see you, and you signed it, equipment compliance.
I see. You can go for now, Doctor. I'll wait for Dr. Andreev here.
Over here.
I can't see it.
Loose consistency and a distinctive color.
Right. We missed it on the MRI.
Dr. Zabalkina?
The heart is receiving excessive pressure. We have to lessen the pressure at once.
Do what you must. I still need at least 2 hours.
Pavel, that's too long.
I must remove 4 more vertebrae. Electric knife.
4 more?
We're not ready for this.
You are to follow my orders. I'm taking full responsibility on this operation.
Dr. Andreev, you know I'm always on your side, but this?
Whose side you're on is not important. You can choose another side. We'll finish without you.
Should I switch sides?
Drill, please. Suction.
Bring 2 more blood packs, please.
Saline.
A bit to the left. Yes, right there.
Did he just separate the head from the neck of the patient?
Completely.
Surgical tampon.
You can replace one vertebra easily. Actually, 2. But 6?
Dr. Andreev.
Tweezers, please.
Clear.
Extracting the 5th vertebra.
Well, he can now rotate his head 360 degrees.
Lida.
Would you dare attempt this?
Extend anesthesia.
To completely disrupt the surgical
Wait for my
plan?
signal.
First, I'd have to be either crazy or a genius, and the son-in-law of the director.
He's no longer his son-in-law, and no genius. The month of life that he promised is too optimistic and unrealistic.
You want him to make a mistake, don't you? So that Volokushin can...
No. All I want is world peace.
That's it. Now, we install a fixing plate, and he lives another month.
Doctor, is the surgery over? Should we celebrate now?
There's nothing to celebrate.
I see. I just hoped the patient would feel better.
MRI showed an incomplete picture. There were more metastases.
Pavel, you understood this before the operation. Let me ask you, was that your intention all along? To approve one surgical plan and then totally go in different direction?
I promised him a month.
Why is that?
His wife must give birth.
So what? Do you honestly think that's a sufficient reason to do this operation? He won't be able to hold the child in his arms. He just extended his time in existence, that's all.
I did everything in my power.
This doesn't look like medicine to me.
What does it look like?
It looks like you're trying to shift your personal pain onto the lives and destinies of other patients and people. And you don't have the right to do that.
He will see his son.
Step away from the edge.
You're imagining things.
Do you feel like you are all alone? That it's just you who feels pain? Do you have any idea what we're going through in your life? Do you know that Nikolai goes up to the nursery every day, builds stuff out of Lego, and then breaks it apart, then builds and breaks it again, over and over? And I don't have any idea how to help him. I'm afraid of him. Afraid for you. I've been helping people through grief for many years. And now I'm scared. Scared and don't know what to do. Tell me, please. How can I help you? Please tell me, Pavel. How can I help you?
You can't.
I'll stay with the patient until he regains consciousness. I feel uneasy.
Today was the first time I was glad I was just assisting.
Do you think Andreev made the wrong decision?
I don't know. There was a moment I thought he was gonna cut the spinal cord simply because it interfered with the view of the operation. Like a machine. Like a robot surgeon.
It's just very hard for him now. Please understand.
Of course, I understand him. It's just that he shouldn't be back so soon.
Doctor, I haven't thanked you yet after the operation.
Oh, don't mention it.
No, even so. Thank you, Doctor. They told me about the terrible tragedy of your family. Accept my sympathies.
When he's conscious, you'll be able to see him.
Ludmila, good afternoon. How are you feeling today?
I'm fine. Thank you for everything you're doing for me and my family as well.
I understand. Dr. Andreev hasn't told you anything. During the surgery on your husband, he did something unacceptable, you see, and now I must inform you. It is my duty to break the news to you since you don't have any idea. Your husband has fully lost all of his motor functions.
Wait, how?
Andreev removed 6 of his cervical vertebrae. By doing so effectively, separating his head from his body, damaging the rest of his spine. Which means you have the right to sue him, you get me? Oh, crap. Hurry! Get me a wheelchair! Call maternity! Come on, hurry up! Gently now. Sit down. You have to calm down.
Wait for 3 weeks.
Did anyone call?
None. Dr. Semyonov, wait, I'm sorry. Dr. Andreev left some documents for you a while ago. I just remembered.
Thank you.
Yes, I see it. Come on, hurry up. Come on. You have to wave to the camera.
Dad, look what I can do.
Oh, come on, you shouldn't dare me.
Look, I'm flying.
I'll win this game. You shouldn't dare me, I'm telling you. Croc, scissors, paper, shoot.
Oh, no.
Mom, I'm on top of the world.
Honey, not so fast.
Good evening, Nikolai. Please don't move. Look at me. Blink if you can see me clearly. That's good. You can try and talk, but do it gently, and please do not attempt to move.
What's wrong with me?
The operation is over and successful. You're fine.
Am I paralyzed?
No, of course not. Try moving your arm. Good, that's good. Try raising it. Good, the arms are moving.
And my legs?
Not everything at once.
And my head?
Let me try to explain everything.
Hi.
You don't need them.
Why is that? It's my family.
Well, when Anna gave birth to Valentina, you were...
Are you trying to say that I was already dead? Worm food, is that it? Right.
You're just a dream.
I don't know. If I am a dream, it's not me. It's your subconscious. What did you want to ask me?
About the chair.
What chair?
The baby chair.
What for?
That day, I was putting the seat in the car. I couldn't fix it.
Come again? I can't hear you.
I couldn't fix the baby chair.
Were you thinking of that during the operation? How much are you hurting? Huh?
What?
You were thinking about your grief? Feeling sorry for yourself? Answer me! In the cortical band of the second vertebra, there was an edema. Don't tell me you never noticed.
Keep your legs apart. Breathe deeply. Breathe more.
Please, nurse. You have to help me. Open me up.
You have to do it the natural way, all right?
Please, I have to make a call right away. Please help me. I have to.
So this is the only option?
Excuse me. Yes, hello. You want me in maternity? Okay, I'm coming. Nikolai, I will ask the on-call nurses to stay with you. I have to go to the 6th floor in the maternity right now.
Is it Ludmila?
Yes, she's on her way. She'll be fine.
Doctor!
Oh,
So it was possible not to rush things with me?
I'm sorry, I'll call the nurses.
Don't exhale during contractions. Breathe in deep and push. Don't let the air out.
1 milligram of adrenaline now.
Come on, breathe in. Come on, push.
1, 2, 3.
Push, you can do it. Great, you've done it. Congratulations.
The pressure is too low.
You promised, Doctor. A month.
3 or 5 minutes max.
Nikolai. Here he is, meet your son. A healthy and pretty baby boy. He's looking for his dad. Do you want to hold him?
Did you hear it?
A predictable swelling, I'd say.
It's always a possibility, but it doesn't mean Andreev has made a mistake.
Oh, come on, seriously?
Wait, the metastases were discovered only during the operation. Perhaps resection.
If you ask me, Andreev does not know what he's doing.
Dr. Volokushin, what do you mean by that?
Did you not just hear me? The man suffered a tragedy, and due to this stress, has lost it completely. What, you mean to tell me you think all of his actions were sound?
And when metastases were discovered by Dr. Andreev on the area, he's decided on a total resection of it.
Yes, and destroyed everything all at one time. Dr. Volokushin, you wanted to say something? As I have mentioned, from the very beginning that the case was totally hopeless. And that I personally wasn't ready to bear the responsibility either, as a doctor, or as a deputy head.
I believe it's acting deputy, if I remember it correctly.
Dr. Varlamov.
Yes?
With all due respect, this is a meeting of the heads of the departments, so would you please?
Right. Huh. This is an inquisition, not a meeting.
Please continue. As a result, our healthcare facility. As a result, our clinic's reputation went down because of Dr. Andreev's negligence. And if it weren't for your actions, then perhaps the patient would now be holding his child in his arms. We would have been enjoying his family, and he'd still be breathing today.
I performed the operation the way I saw fit, at the time. The decision was mine alone, and all responsibility is mine alone.
Dr. Andreev, I will grant your request for voluntary resignation. Dr. Yegorov, I think we can manage without disciplinary action, but I want you to remember this. The assistant to the operating surgeon is not a silent shadow following all his wishes. You could have stopped Dr. Andreev, but you didn't. Too bad. We're done here. Thank you.
Hi, Pavel.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, but Alevtina though.
Diagnosis?
Nothing good. The valve is not developing. The transplant needs to be carried out, otherwise everything's fine.
I resigned.
What about Semyonov?
He granted it. Fetisov is happy.
I see. He's in charge of everything now. And brings Volokoshin everywhere with him.
I came to say goodbye.
Where to now?
I don't know. Maybe go somewhere else. I know I should help you. Or show sympathy, but I can't, I'm sorry.
I understand. Don't worry, I'll cope. I'm strong. Take care. Good luck.
Find Yekharov quickly. I need him here now. I want here within 5 minutes. You understand me? Oh, Mr. Vyacheslav, what a misfortune. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Get to the point.
We thought it was nothing serious, but there's hemorrhaging and we need to perform urgent surgery.
Who will perform it?
Yekharov is a good doctor. But he is a bit young.
I don't need good. My wife needs the best.
What happened?
She fell from a building. I'm taking her to the 8th floor, our first VIP patient.
How long has she been unconscious?
They injected her with Relanium. Inside the ambulance, no fractures seen. They suspect a simple concussion.
Take her to tomography immediately.
Wait, I'm supposed to take her to the 8th floor. The order came from Dr. Fetisov.
And what if she dies? Do you think Fetisov will be held responsible?
Tell me, who's the best?
Andreev?
Andreev, he's the guy who wanted to scrap our equipment.
You know what he's doing. Call Andreev.
Going rogue again? So, what do we have here?
Epidural hematoma, do you see it?
Where exactly?
Convexital to the right of the sagittal sinus. What's your qualification?
What do you mean by that?
What's your specialty? I never heard about it.
Anesthesiologist. Just like our doctors about Kina.
In that case, you should know how to read images from scans. The white area is blood.
That I can see. How serious is it?
The hematoma is quite large. If we don't operate immediately, her brain may be irreversibly damaged.
So you're saying that she can die?
Yes. In this situation, fatality is high.
I see. How's the treatment?
Do you mean the course of action? I told you everything.
We will prepare the operating room. If you'd be so kind, can you drop a surgical plan and perhaps let's have a final drink? What do you say about that?
Have you just forgotten? I was fired.
No need to rush things. You have 2 more weeks.
I don't get you. You yourself insisted on my dismissal.
But now I'm asking you to stay. I'm gonna offer you a deal. You get to work on the 8th floor for the next 2 weeks, with an opportunity to operate. Do you agree?
Do you have empty wards over there?
We do, yes.
Can I sleep there? While I'm on call, shall we say?
Well, certainly. I do understand, and you have my sincere sympathy on your loss.
Aspirator. Dissector. Coagulator. Saline, please.
Saline.
Right, enough. Dissector. Prepare gauze. Yes, injection.
Pressure dropping.
No problem. It'll stabilize in a moment. Prepare more gauze. Prepare hemostatic sponge. Slight bleeding. Nothing to worry about.
Pressure normal.
That's good. The hematoma has been removed. Brain structures are not damaged. Finishing soon.
Well, here we are. The operation is about to be concluded. Everything went great. I told you Andreev is a splendid brain surgeon.
And when will the anesthesia wear off?
Well, the next 24 hours are very important. I think Andreev will want to leave her in the neurovegetative blockade.
What is that?
It's a medically induced kind of sleep. Artificial coma, 1-2 days maximum, so that an edema won't develop and the brain is able to cope with the damage.
Hello.
I'm not drunk.
Pavel, don't do that.
Have I lost my mind?
You're about to. Yes, that's right. That's acute anxiety disorder caused by a stressful situation. Sure, that'll help. Hold on. You know what's gonna happen? Drink that and you're out. That's right. Either you live or you die. There's a patient on the 8th floor. He's in a coma right now.
What happened to her?
I really don't know. But think about what she feels if you're sick like that. You're the only one who can help her. Go talk to her, Pavel.
How?
I said I don't know. But she's waiting.
Sir, who are you?
So I assume you're Dr. Pavel Andreev.
I said, who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Vladimir Melnichenko. I'm the head of security service at Novomed. I've been here for a year, with Miss Violetta, and with her father for 12 years before that. Never had kids of my own, so Violetta is actually like a daughter to me.
That means you must be aware of what happened to her.
All I can tell you now is what the police report says. She fell from the 2nd floor. So I figured a head trauma, but it turns out...
No improvements yet. All we can do is wait. She's in induced coma right now.
I'm really sorry for barging in like that.
You've mentioned Novomed?
All the equipments you have on the 8th floor, and the surgery clinic. Well, Violetta signed a contract already. You don't know who you're treating?
That doesn't concern you at all. Now please leave.
All right, I'm leaving. So you don't know who her father was, do you? Does the surname Aristov not ring a bell to you?
Aristov? And?
She's their family's heiress. And now, fights among the family members will begin. Who will inherit their fortune when she dies?
I think it's too early to talk about her death.
Has her stepmother been here?
You know, that's none of my business, sir.
All the best.
Go talk to her, Pavel.
Hello. What if I really am losing my mind? Well, that's kind of funny.
Hey, I'm here!
What? Did you say something?
I'm here in front of you! Can't you hear me?
Did you just talk to me now? This isn't funny at all. I'm afraid the doctor has lost his mind.
Hey! Hey, I'm here! Hello?
This is just sad. You still can't hear anything.
Please say something! I can't hear you!
Or can you?
Hey! I'm here! I'm here, mister! Can't you see me?
I want to be a plant like you. Or just a cloud. Or maybe a tree.
Don't leave me here.
Please don't go. I might die here and no one will know.
As a result, the actions of the accused have resulted in the deaths of 2 people, including a young child. Mitigating circumstances were considered. Mr. Viktor Voronov admits his guilt and expresses remorse and regret, which is considered mitigating circumstances under federal law. The court proceedings had concluded on September 8, 2021, and after giving all the evidence and witness testimony due to consideration, and now the 5th court came to the conclusion that Mr. Viktor Voronov should be sentenced to 6 years of incarceration
That he'd be punished here?
in a prison with general security.
Well, you're wrong.
Furthermore, the Supreme
You
Court
can
of
see he's a
Justice
laborer
decided to
and an
revoke the
idiot.
driver's license of Mr. Voronov.
Yes,
upon
he may
the
be driving
conclusion
too fast,
of the 6-year period.
but I really
In
don't
addition to
think
the aforementioned
that he meant
directive,
to hurt
Mr.
anyone.
Voronov is obligated to remit a sum of $1 million
He was just being a total
to cover
idiot,
the
that's it.
entirety of the damages incurred.
It's
As
a case
result
of wrong
the
time and
accident
place.
subsequent legal proceedings, failure to comply with the provisions of this order shall be subject to judicial sanction.
No matter how it
Mr.
sounds.
Voronov possesses the legal entitlement to exercise his right to file an appeal with the Constitutional Court, should he choose to do so with the purpose of initiating a review of the case. The parties waive all arguments in the trial court or on appeal that require or depend on the existence of detailed findings.
Yes, hello.
Hello, it's me. The princess needs to sleep for another 2 or 3 days. That's an order, you got that?
Are you crazy?
Just do it.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
And why can't you, huh?
Because it's dangerous.
Now that makes it even better, understand?
Paperwork's ready?
Yes, you may go there.
Thank you.
Are they here?
Yep, everyone's here.
Anyone from the management?
Only a few.
Do you think they know?
No, I don't think so. They just think she's sick. Almost, but not quite.
I'm not in the mood for jokes right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's true or not. Long time no see. How have you been?
Our dear friends and colleagues, I know you all love and respect Miss Violeta, but unfortunately something really tragic happened. Yes, this is a very difficult time for us, but we can't afford to waste any time. That's why we've come up with this difficult decision. From now on, I'll be in charge until further notice.
What about today's presentation?
It's going ahead as planned. Any more questions? No more? All right, thank you.
So you'll be the one to sign it?
Yes, leave it.
Pavel, I was waiting for you. What's the court verdict?
He was sentenced to 6 years.
For reckless driving?
Sleeping while driving.
I've noticed that you don't go home. You want to live here? Honestly, I would feel better if you moved in with us.
No, thank you.
But where? Tell me, where are you going this time, for heaven's sake? And more importantly, for what? Do you want to switch hospitals?
No, I don't want to go back. I just want to leave.
What do you mean? You're a doctor.
Not anymore. I'm done being one.
But he won't be able to walk away.
Is that what you think?
Oh no. It so happened that you're my family, no matter what.
But it's different now.
It was so strange to hear Pavel talk in that way and use those words.
What can we do about it, Irina?
Well, I don't know. If I offer him therapy, he won't understand me for sure. He needs some time. Like maybe a nice long vacation or maybe some extra work.
No, I don't think so. When it all happened to Sergei, I also thought work would help him recover. I didn't help him.
Anyway, we still need to keep a close eye on him.
He's still our friend Pavel, after all.
I know that, Anna. He is still our Pavel.
He showed up in town with his girl, was going to propose to her, and then eventually passed out while holding the ring.
A tumor that big is expected.
Yeah. It was already removed once at a different hospital 3 months ago. It's too bad it came back. Histology has detected schwannoma, and since it was benign, they just all ignore it.
They didn't, but what about us?
What about resection in such deep tissues?
Well, yeah, it's unsafe. If you're not yet ready, just let me know. As the head of the department, I really have to know all your thoughts and doubts. And opinions on this case.
Andreev used to perform such operations.
He used to, but not anymore. So are you ready now?
Are you trying to force me?
Why, do you want to refuse? Do you want to tell the patient to leave?
That would be the best thing.
Okay.
Listen. We might still have a chance if we're going to use the retrosigmoid axis.
So what now?
I'll talk to Andreev. Dr. Andreev, can I talk to you?
Yes, come in, please.
I just want to get some advice. Vestibular schwannoma with the predominant extension to the cerebellopontine side, with compression of the brainstem.
I see. It's a bad location.
Yes, that's why I need your advice. You performed similar surgeries in the deep tissue many times.
I'd send him to a neurologist. Let him take some pills.
Wait a minute. But there were successful surgeries.
Listen here, Evgeny. I gave you my opinion.
Unjustified risk?
Only life is justified. There's no way to justify death.
Thank you.
Dr. Yegorov, are you our doctor? I'm Victor's partner. I'm the bride.
Yeah. Well, we look at the x-rays. Unfortunately, it's a tumor again, and it's too risky to remove it.
But can you please try?
You don't understand how dangerous the surgery would be.
We'd already had surgery and we'd been warned about the risks. But they were too scared and they didn't want to mess up their stats. Please, he's dying.
There are less risky methods out there that we can try.
We've already discussed every possible scenario. The fact that we ended up in St. Petersburg and that it happened here, I guess it's fate. I beg of you. All right. Hold on. You name your price.
It's not about the money.
No, with money, you can do anything. Just name your price, and I will try to earn it by becoming a prostitute.
Will you please calm down for a second?
I love him. I don't have anyone else but him. I'm his everything.
I already went to the ER as you asked, and I warned them just in case.
Thank you.
Check the navigation system, twice.
I'm praying. God help us. Spatula and coagulator. All right, now slowly and carefully.
The vitals are normal, reactions are good.
Which is why it's strange. Everything feels way too easy.
I really don't understand why it wasn't removed earlier.
His girlfriend said they didn't want to mess up the stats.
So they didn't go all the way.
Why are you surprised? They removed the tumor, masked the symptoms, and got rid of it. That's it. All good now.
And the fact that the tumor's back is just fine, huh?
It's a new tumor. Records state that the old one was removed.
Pavel advised me not to get involved in this. That I should send him to a neurologist and give him pills.
Pavel said that to you?
Death is not justifiable. Only life is justified.
Unjustified risk.
Pavel is human too. And patients are sometimes victims of statistics or bad doctors.
Come in. Hey, Dr. Andreev, I specifically asked you to come by so that there would be no misunderstandings later on.
What's the matter?
You operated a patient named Miss Aristova, and you decided to place her into drug-induced sleep.
Yes, 2 days ago, due to her vitals.
Yes, and that's to help her nervous tissue heal. We tried to wake her up, but unfortunately, she went into a coma.
Without my consent? Why am I only informed now?
Because you were absent today. We were forced to act on our own accord.
What exactly did you do?
Just the usual. Now I'm in charge of this patient. Let's go. Based on my experience, this is a pretty serious matter, so please make sure to consult with me before making any decisions, okay? You better be careful. Oh, and one more thing. Miss Violetta's married to a very important person, a legit VIP, and he's really worried about her. For him, it's a personal tragedy, so I'm reminding you now to please be gentle.
Oh, finally. Any updates?
Well, right now, we can't get your wife out of the induced sleep.
You're telling me you could get her induced, but you can't get her out? I was told the surgery went well.
It did. Yes, but it,
But what? Why do you doctors always have a but?
I don't give a damn about your rules. My sister is here.
Oh, please, meet my... I keep forgetting the word.
Sister-in-law, your wife's sister. I'm her sister.
Yes, her sister Natalia. This is Violetta's doctor and surgeon, Pavel.
Hello, doctor. It's a pleasure. My dear, how are you now? Violetta, you okay?
The patient's vitals are stable.
She's in a coma. And they don't know why, though.
In a coma? Is she dying?
No, she's not dying. This is actually what we called an induced coma, which
Let's
means
just
that...
cut to the chase. What's wrong with my sister?
Well, let's just say that she might be unconscious for quite a while, like a really long time.
A long time, but how long?
To be honest, we can't tell exactly when she'll wake up.
Hey, I wasn't talking to you.
No, it's okay, because he's your doctor in charge now, and he, as the anesthesiologist, will answer all your questions. All the best.
Right. We're ready to take out the cyst. And done.
Pressure's rising. It's reacting to stress.
I'll keep going.
It's merely a hormonal response to the procedure.
Igor, I'm very happy that you are a good student. But I'll rather be safe than sorry. Let's stop the procedure.
Anna, I need to take the risk. Igor, get to it.
Death is never justified.
I'm finishing up. Yes.
In this kind of field, he who takes risk will reap rewards.
Are you sure it's a good idea to go to the office now?
Oh yeah, so no one would think that without Violetta the business will suffer.
If you like, I can swing by later. I'll just drive Mom.
No, there's no need to come.
And the press release?
Please get it ready for tomorrow. But remember, don't ever mention about the coma.
I know, you don't need to tell me that. Gosh, I'm so worried about Violetta.
There's no need to worry. Everything will be fine. And I'm sure of that. I'll do everything for her. You know how I love her.
Yes. Just be strong.
Well, I'll go now.
Could you not drink when visiting the hospital? It won't harm Violetta. She's in a coma. I'm just worried and stressed out. And besides, I just had a glass of wine. Just one. Remember, we want to make a good impression. Okay, it's 2. Come on, let's drop it now, okay? What impression has Violetta made on whom? Now that she's like this, huh? Mom, it's the perfect time for us to be a good family right now. Otherwise, we're nothing to him.
Are we in a hurry?
What if I tell you I'm losing my mind?
I wouldn't be surprised. What are the symptoms?
I have a patient who's in a coma. There are absolutely no stimulants. Yet I still have the feeling that she can't hear me. Like she hears and even looks at me.
Did you do an encephalogram?
Yes, I think so. Gennedy's in charge.
Gennady?
Uh-huh.
Then perform another encephalogram. I'll tell you what, Pavel. There's something called the locked person syndrome. When someone's in a coma, their conscience must be automatically pushed down. But please take note of this. They can still hear everything, and sometimes there are instances wherein they can see what's going on around them. Okay, here's what you can do. Try to feel for gamma activity at 40 Hz. But keep in mind that if you want to see any changes in the activity, you'll need to change the stimuli. Try to use pain by hurting her, or you can try another approach by making her laugh. Or even telling her a joke, it's up to you. You can also try to scare her. If there's a change in her feelings, the device will let you know. But there's something else. That's just the beginning. You then have to figure out why her conscience shut down and get rid of the cause.
Just imagine that your father's only been gone a year, and everything has gone downhill since then. Mom, let's not talk about that. And why not? Yes, it's your father, but what did he do for you? Nothing. He's also your husband. Oh, Natalia, stop blaming me for everything. I'm 100% sure that he didn't leave it all to Violetta for no reason. He was drugged, or maybe even forged his will. Mom, why are you talking nonsense again? Nonsense. If Yuri were alive right now, I'm telling you he wouldn't have to crumble before this jerk. That Vyacheslav, how disgusting. You just can't keep your mouth shut, can you? Oh, so now Vyacheslav was the good guy. It's definitely not his fault that Dad left us with nothing. And who's to blame? Violetta? For God's sake, she's your sister. I looked after her all her life. It's pretty much normal for businessmen to change their wills a million times. But none of them leave out their youngest child in their wills. Or their wife, who they lived with for nearly 20 years. If he did, there must be a foul play, and who will gain? Vyacheslav Korchin. Mom, please calm down. It was Dad's decision. God will judge him. Why did you visit Pavel?
You want to know? To be honest, I wanted to convince him to perform the surgery.
But you didn't?
No. Do you know that he lives in the ward right there on the 8th floor?
Hi, baby. Is everything all right? Yeah. Of course, Sewell, I gave you my word, so yes. Okay, bye. I'm at work now.
Are you going to the park's grand opening?
Yes. I promised my daughter. She waited for this for 2 months.
So did I. Can I come with you?
Why so sudden?
Someone was just talking about rewards. But at work, we are always like this.
I haven't agreed yet.
Thank you anyway. At 7 p.m. by the entrance, I'll be waiting for you.
You know what? I don't understand. Your surgery was perfect as far as I can tell. So why do you need a resuscitation team even for the whole night?
Because I still have some doubts.
Tell me about it.
Well, I went to Pavel before the operation.
And what did he say?
So you told him that the risks were too high.
Yes, in my opinion.
He still performed the surgery, and everything went well.
You want me to congratulate him?
No. I just want you to explain why did you discourage him?
Well, I've assessed the risks. I've been weighing the chances of getting a high success rate versus the chances of getting a failure rate. And unfortunately, he thinks it would fail.
I've already had enough of failures. I think I'm done. I save people's lives, but not anymore.
Pavel, do I need to bring all the people you've saved for you to realize you're great? There's so many. Maybe even hundreds.
Anna, can you also bring those people that I didn't save? No, not everyone. Just only 2.
All right, fine, I'm done. What are you up to?
A strange cocktail is being prepared for the patients on the 8th floor here.
What's this?
It's blood.
I know, but whose blood is it?
You know who's in the VIP on the 8th?
The girl who's in a coma? You operated on her.
Right after the surgery, I personally insisted that she be induced into a coma for at least 2 days. Today, they tried to get it out without me, but they couldn't. Whose daughter is she?
You don't know? Aristov, owner of Nova Med.
No, he's just a former owner. He's already dead.
Right, I read about that.
So I'm trying to figure out what is what.
And her husband works there too.
What would you say if I told you that someone as skilled as neurosurgeon, for example,
could reach a brain tumor with the help of a 3D visualization in virtual reality? This will be as easy as a child reaching into his toy box at home and taking out any piece he wants. You see, our most recent technology is something unusual for those people who are not
So now could I just drop it all?
Oh well. It's a horrible story. And it happened so fast. The man died in a hospital and his daughter is in a coma. You know, I wouldn't want to be in their situation.
And you won't be for sure, Miss Elanora. I can assure you that.
Are you sure about that? If anything happens to me, why am I telling you this? You already know.
Knock on wood.
So you really want me to sign this now, huh? Do you know the reason why I won't surely end up in one of our hospital beds just yet? Because I get treated overseas. And the treatment there is very expensive. But remember, you grabbed a very large piece of the pie. Now all the orders will go to Novamed. And Paknovsky, he was expecting to get 50%. Don't you worry that he might get back at you?
Did he ask you to tell me that?
Are you crazy? I don't get involved with your business. I'm just a low profile. I can't influence anything. He's there in the door.
All the best, Miss Elanora. Get your guys working. I need info on Pakovsky.
Related to crime?
Where should you start? Get his account info, contacts in the ministry.
We can use our connections.
No need, because we're on another level. If you have a close friend who's a general or a colonel, then we can...
Let's ask Melnichenko's help. He has connections.
He doesn't know anything, not even a single thing. How long has been working there? 20 years? That's a lot. The old man needs to retire.
Hello there. Thank you for agreeing to meet me.
Oh, you were highly recommended by them. And also, I believe you served with us.
Yeah, in a different agency. I just want to ask. Do you know a surgeon whose last name is Andreev? He's a neurosurgeon.
Yes, I saw him earlier today.
May I know why?
A man was on trial because he killed his wife and child in a car crash. Why? What's with Pavel?
The thing is, one of my close friend is under his knife. Now she is in a coma.
But he's a great doctor.
He is. But she's in a coma. Is it an accident? I'm not sure. Well, I think the doctor might have been influenced. So I'm asking you to tell me everything you know about him. Oops.
Hold on tight, baby.
Anna, grab a seat too.
Stop trying to convince me I won't ride on this.
Mom, please sit down.
Oh no.
I think someone is scared of carousels.
My mom is scared. My mom is scared. She's scared of the carousel.
No, I'm not scared.
Right, this horse won't buckle under me. My mom is scared. My mom is scared.
Who says I'm scared, huh?
Woo!
Look at me!
Alevtina, hold on tight, okay? Hold on tight.
I really can't believe that Evgeny is kinda romantic and charming.
Will he succeed, though?
Not today. But trying to win over her daughter, that's a smart move.
You said he's charming.
I don't think he'll have any luck as long as Pavel is around.
And why do you say that?
Tell me, whose child do you think that is?
Oh, now you're just having silly thoughts.
Well, it's not my thoughts. I'm passionate by nature.
Mm-hmm. So focus on your own life, then.
You see, my life now is very clear.
Yeah? Really? So what's so clear about it?
That's because I'm on a date with one of the higher-ups in neurosurgeries. And I can see that he's clearly in love with me.
Is that so, huh?
It's written all over his face.
Hurry up, I don't have much time.
It's getting harder and harder to keep her alive.
What's the issue?
It's like taking a drug. It obviously causes an addiction. On one hand, it shuts off her conscience, but on the other, it makes some things impossible to change.
So you're trying to tell me that she can potentially lose her mind?
That's not the issue. If I increase the dosage, it could cause her death.
Don't increase it, reduce it.
Then she will wake up.
She can't.
That's exactly my point right now.
I have a big deal on the line. So I want her to remain here. Do you understand?
How much time do you still need?
I don't know. For now, as much time as possible. Please, I want to be alone with my wife. Too bad. Too bad you didn't believe me. Too bad you got in the way with your questions and paperwork. We worked well together, didn't we? You have no idea how fortunate I am to have the odds in my favor. All because of this. Sweet dreams.
If only I knew you can hear me. There must be a way to communicate with you. I just need to think about motion. Come on, Pavel, think. All right, listen up. I hooked you up to a device that will allow me to see even the smallest changes in your brain chemistry. All right, miss, I know you can hear me. At least some part of your brain hears me right now. I want to communicate with you. Listen closely. When I ask you a question, and your answer will be yes, you need to run as fast as you can. In your imagination, just run. If your answer is no, then you can just wave your hands, for example.
Alright, I got it! I'll do what you say!
Any movement you make or even just imagine making will make a certain part of your brain work. I'll see it too. Okay, let's begin. Is your name Larissa?
Hey! Are you really that stupid?
Right, it looks like you said no. Good. Are you a man?
Of course not! Do you think I have male genitals? It's a big no, you jerk!
Okay, your answer is no.
You got it now?
Is your name Violetta?
Yes!
Perfect. I see you answered yes. Let's continue. I need to know which communication channels works for you. Tell me, can you see the light? Awesome. How about me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but not like normal, okay? It's hard for me to explain. No! I can, but in my own way.
You don't see me. Now please tell me, do you know why you're here? How did you end up here?
I don't know.
Let me tell you. You were rushed in here. You fell out of the window of your own house from the second floor. Your head was smashed. I operated on you, but after the surgery, you didn't wake up. You're in a coma. Violetta, did you understand what I just said, yes or no? You did. And now I'm going to ask you a strange question. Is there anyone who would benefit from you staying this way? Like you being in a coma? You can hear me. You can react. You're alive. I will help you.
So how's it going for our VIP guest?
There's still no progress. I feel bad for her.
Yeah, it's really awful.
Pavel spent the entire night with her.
He must be really worried. You know, failure is a serious thing for a doctor. Where is he now?
He just left 10 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, I should probably go and check on her. Oh, Pavel, you're here. Well, I heard you watched over her all night. What made you interested in her? I don't remember asking you to do that.
I just wanted to check on her, that's all.
What about the encephalogram?
Yeah, I took another test.
And?
She can't see, hear, or feel anything.
Anyway, the ladies were complaining that you made a huge mess in your ward. So please be considerate.
Don't worry about her. She's been taken care of in the best hospital. She'll be fine.
Which doctor did you pay? Is it Pavel? What kind of drug did he give to Violetta?
What do you mean by the doctor I paid? Violetta is being treated at the hospital, and about the drug, I think you're the one who saw it.
Oh, stop that nonsense. Have you forgotten? You pushed her.
Then why would I do that? My wife fell. If you're here to make some ridiculous accusation against me, then you better leave now.
She just fell like that? No foul place? And then she crawled away from the house so she could get away from you?
Do you know what you're talking about? You crazy old man.
That night I was talking to her. I told her about your plan with the Chinese, and then later on, she was taken away by the ambulance. So what was that?
I'm gonna say this to you for one last time. She slipped. It was an accident. You understand?
And you just stood behind the curtain.
Violetta is my wife.
And you just watched her dying.
You know nothing. I did everything I could to save her life.
Are you sure about that? She's neither alive or dead. She's in a coma right now. What exactly is this? Is it really a coincidence or not?
Yes, it seems so.
Wait, stop it! The truth is he was with me on that day when Violetta fell. So you're wrong about him.
Our family is in grief. We're really trying to cope with the situation. And you? You have completely lost your mind, Vladimir. Novomed no longer needs you, so you're fired.
Do you think I'm just...
Yes, you are. You're nothing. I want to forget everything about you, so don't you dare show your face to me again. I'm done with you.
Could you please leave now?
Remember, she's your wife. You crazy bastard.
Why did you say that?
What?
Why did you make him believe I was with you when Violetta slipped and fell? You weren't even here.
I just wanted to help you. Isn't that what families do?
Okay, thanks. How are you, Dr. Andreev?
Have you seen Anna? I can't find her.
She's in the 56th ward. The whole council is there, all the department heads, as well as Evgeny. They're looking for you.
Why, what happened?
There was an athlete admitted with epilepsy.
May I see his file?
Okay, just a moment.
Have you ever been diagnosed with epilepsy before?
What? Oh, no.
So you never had any signs?
No, I never get sick.
Okay, how about any sports injuries or head injuries in the past?
Yes, I had, but not a head injury.
I want to ask, how intense have you been training lately?
Right now I'm preparing for the national championship competition.
So it must be intense.
Well, yeah, you can say that.
That means you'll do anything.
Are you trying to accuse me of something?
I'm not accusing you. Are you doping?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Excuse me, doctor, I don't use anything like that. I'm constantly being tested. You can ask my coach. I'm clean.
Did you do an angiography on him?
Not yet, but...
We need to check his blood vessels. It seems he did blood doping. Anna, can I talk to you?
Who was he?
What are we going to do now?
Maybe we should give it a shot.
I've already heard that kind of doping. When I worked in the US, nothing special.
Pavel, have you changed your mind and withdrawn your application?
Let's not talk about that now. Actually, I have something to ask you about my patient. I have a strong feeling that there's someone who's giving sedatives into her. And they're doing it in secret.
They're poisoning her?
They probably want her to stay unconscious so she can't get out of here.
Who would do this? You know, this is a serious accusation.
Here are the samples. Can you check it for me?
Getting used to your dad's office?
It's my office now, and I think it suits me well.
Someone sent me this, and it will be in the news today.
Let's take a look.
Strange as it may seem, I'm here, right now, in a factory where, as you can see, all the newest medical equipment is being made. Thankfully, with the help of government subsidies, the top hospitals across the country get the latest high-tech medical equipment from the one and only Novamed company.
How did they even get
This
there?
is the result of all the hard work of our local factory.
Bakovsky.
At least that's how it looks on paper. In reality, though, as you can see, this high-tech production line is just an old warehouse where Chinese equipment is being put together with a screwdriver and some screws to make Novamed products. Take a look at these. Also, according to our sources, there are no new job openings or help for local suppliers. And that's what they're dealing with now. Take a look. All that's left is an old warehouse and evidence for a court case.
Semyon Paknovsky's here. Shall I let him in?
Yes.
What are you planning to do now?
Just get out of here.
What if I talk to him?
I said get out of here, just leave.
Hello, Semyon.
Oh. Have you already watched it? What do you think? It's not a Hollywood movie, but it's not that bad. We'll just add some background music. Tonight, the whole country will see it. Tomorrow, it'll be discussed in the prosecution office.
What do you want?
I don't need anything from you. I'll only speak to Violetta.
You're going to regret it when it goes public.
I'm not the one who started it. For a long time, we've been competitors. But then, Aristov always did it in a fair and clean way. So I just did the same thing.
Now I get it. You broke into my warehouse and then you're here blackmailing me.
You better learn to behave yourself, young man. Managing a company requires responsibility for business people and business partners, and not plotting dirty schemes for money. Aristov knows this very well. And Violetta does, too. So I will not be talking to you anymore.
Just like that, you've crossed the line. But you don't even want to talk to me, are you kidding me?
Novomed belongs to Violetta. You're just a nobody.
But I'm the new CEO of this company.
I don't care. I will only speak to Violetta.
But how will you do that? How can she talk to you now that she's sick?
Look, Violetta is just sick and not dead. You can call her. You have 8 hours until the video goes public.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Screw you to death, Vyacheslav.
All right, wait. You won. I'll let you speak with her. Yes, You heard it right, Simeon. But on one condition. Please, I'm begging you. Do not let this video go public yet. She's still sick and it might even get worse because of this.
You only have exactly 8 hours, Vyacheslav.
Vyacheslav. Will he release it to the public? What's your next move?
Me? I'm planning to show that bastard how to really run a business.
So, Anna, what did you find out?
Okay. Here's the spectrogram of the samples you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Barbiturates, benzodiazepine, and droperidol.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to explain this?
No need. How about the dosage?
That's the problem because it's too much. If things keep going like this, her brain will stop functioning probably within a week.
So what can you suggest?
The thing is, these drugs can cause addiction. If you remove these drugs from her right away, it can.
Actually, I've already tried it, but it didn't work.
Look, Pavel, I'll be giving you this chart as your guide for switching her medicines. The transition should be gradual. You'll need at least 3 days to completely do that.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, you're not a secret agent. How are you going to do it? I think you should call the police.
Do you see anything wrong or illegal here? The anesthesiologist can make such a scheme based on your experience.
It's the dosage.
And what dosage? Write it off as a mistake.
Do you think her husband knows? Okay, it seems you don't trust him. Do you trust Nikolai? He's the head doctor. He can help you. Don't go by yourself. Don't make things worse. You already have a lot on your plate.
Yes, yes. Of course I will. Thank you. Thanks again. Violetta, tell me, are you in good terms with your family? Do you trust them?
Yes, yes, yes! You see, I'm running!
I see. So... you should keep fighting. Do you hear me, Violetta?
I do!
Nikolai, how have you been?
I'm good.
Have a seat.
By the way, how was your wife?
Things are not going so well with her. That's the reason why I called you.
Well, how can I help you?
As long as Violetta's in the hospital, I'll be in charge of the company. But what if her condition gets worse? What do you think will happen to...
Let's not talk about a worst-case scenario.
If she remains in a coma for a long time, then the company will be managed by the owners, which are the shareholders. And I believe our prenuptial agreement states that if one of us...
You won't be getting anything from it.
That's why I called you. We need to find a loophole.
You're right about this. The shareholders will get involved because she's sick. However,
In case Miss Violeta doesn't recover, knock on wood, her shares will be allocated based on her last will, not on the terms of her marriage contract. What will? She's only 28. Where did it come from? It was written right after your wedding. I'm sorry, it's confidential. Please understand. Come on, cut the crap. Just tell me about it. The so-called crap is called the law, okay? If I were breached it, I might end up losing my job. I really need to know this. Please tell me. Once she became the majority shareholder and the general director, Miss Violeta put a will in the company's register about what would happen to all of her shares and assets in case she dies. This is a smart way to handle the business asset her father built. And in the event of her passing, this is what she has written. All of her shares in Novamed will be given to you.
So when are we going to release it?
Okay, listen. Be ready to upload the video to all news channels after I call you later. Got it?
To Yuri Aristov. To Yuri Aristov. Cheers to our victories and success. Here you go, my father-in-law. Let's celebrate the victory tonight, my dearest Yuri Aristov. Cheers to victory! So?
We got his security. But that bastard got away. And also, Paknowski.
Dr. Andreev, I'm sorry for calling you.
It's okay. Is it about my patient?
It's about the person who was admitted here. Take a look at this.
CT scan and not MRI?
Because it's a bullet. And the position is kind of weird.
Yeah, right in the subarachnoid cistern.
We won't have any visual guidance because our system is only designed for MRI. But let me remind you, I cannot do that.
You called me? Just for this nonsense?
Dr. Andreev, you're the only one who can perform this surgery exclusively from memory. No one else. I'm asking you like my teacher. Don't leave me, I can't do it. I figured I'd ask you now rather than spend sleepless nights and regret later on.
Artyom, you can do it.
If you'll be next to me, then I think that we can do it.
You're leaving me with no choice.
Pavel! Violeta, your patient, can't survive on her own. You want to overcome this? All you have to do is speak up. Tell all your colleagues you're struggling, so they can help you. This guy asked for your help. Do you think you're special? Don't be a hypocrite.
Dr. Andreev? Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
I'll be your hands now.
It's going to be okay.
Spatula. Coagulator. Good luck to us. And to our patient. Today and forever. I'm going to start now.
Yes. Oh, please come in.
Mr. Kennedy?
I guess you're here because of the patient with the bullet on his head, right? He's having surgery right now. We'll know more in 30 minutes. It's a good thing that the bullet missed his vitals. He's really a lucky man.
Okay, if you got any information, please call us.
Of course I will.
And please sign this form.
Bognovsky, is this the one I know?
Do you know him?
Just his last name. He is quite a well-known businessman in the medical field. As soon as he comes to his senses, I'll call you right away, okay?
Thanks, we'll wait for the call.
Vyacheslav, I sense something weird and I want to talk to you about it.
Clamp. Jenna.
You can't get any wider. Check the contusion area.
Oh, I really can't do it.
You can. This will only give a millimeter.
It's hard. I can't penetrate. The bullet track is so narrow. It's a 50-50 chance. It could also lead to primary necrosis. Jenna.
Jenna, clamp. Artyom. Artyom, look at me. More medially along the wing, along the slope. Yes, that's right.
Ready.
I always thought only in movies could people survive headshots.
We need to make the incision.
Only 5% succeed. According to NATO, most bullets stay in the head.
Let's proceed with the cranial.
Well, those are NATO. It's different from the Ministry of Health.
To access the tumor.
How are they doing?
They found their way to the bullet, and now they're extracting it.
Who is the one assisting Artyom?
He asked Dr. Andreev.
To be his assistant?
Yeah.
This is my first.
There's your first time, so congratulations.
Yes. Artyom did an excellent job. There's no bleeding, which is good.
Tell me, why didn't you do the surgery?
Artyom did well.
Dr. Andreev, I want to know. Please be honest with me. Why didn't you do it?
All right, here's the thing. I don't have the ability.
Stop lying. Why didn't you take back your resignation today and keep performing surgeries?
But why?
Excuse me?
3 hours ago, I was standing in front of this mirror and talking to myself.
It's okay. It happens and it's pretty normal.
No, for me it's not. It's not actually myself. It's Sergei.
To Sergei Strelnikov?
He was standing right there. I don't know why him. It's always him. Why not Marina? Why not my son? Why him?
Now I get it.
It's always been him.
I understand. I never said it before to anyone or to you, not even to Irina. When my wife, Marina's mom, died, I was hoping that being busy at work will help. So what do you think I did? I just spent my whole life working just to forget it. And a week later, I got suspended. I had 3 failed surgeries at that time. They're always telling me to have a break, to pause and breathe, and then come back. I'm telling you the same thing. Take a break and come back. We'll wait for you, Dr. Andreev. We always will. I just want you to know that.
Why is he here?
It's an order from Mr. Evgeny. Maybe he's a VIP.
Where am I?
You're in the hospital, and your surgery went well. How are you feeling now?
I'm okay.
How many fingers?
2. Doc, I think I'm thirsty.
Okay, I'll tell the nurse.
Wait, Doc. What's all this?
That's infusion pump for your medicine.
Which hospital am I in?
Don't worry, you're in a neurosurgery center.
This is all Novomed. Please don't tell anyone that I'm here.
Okay, I won't. Calm down. You're not okay yet, sir.
Please help me get out of here. I'll be killed if I stay here. Help me. I'll pay you a lot.
Please, calm down. No one will kill you here.
Believe me, he's going to kill me, so I am begging you, help me get out of here.
Who wants to kill you?
It's Korchin. Please get me out of here. I promise I'll pay you.
Dr. Andreev, is everything all right?
Yes. It's PTSD.
Well, it happens.
Dr. Andreev, good afternoon. Nice to meet you.
Dr. Andreev, I need your report on the surgery you did so I can give it to the police.
Is it urgent?
Yes, it is.
The morgue.
After you? What a coincidence. You know what? That guy is actually Vyacheslav's old friend, so when I found this out, I immediately transferred him to our ward.
They don't look like friends to me.
Are you kidding me? Come on, what do you know about friendship? You're a loner, Andreev.
Semyon Bakovsky, you made us worry. What happened to you? We're worried about your health. How are you feeling?
You bastard.
Don't try to get up. Just calm down, relax. All you have to do is to listen to me, okay?
Get me out of here, you bastard.
Don't worry. I'll go, but you need to sign here first. Be quiet. Just relax. Don't strain yourself. Here. Here. Stay here. After all, this is the best hospital. With great doctors, right? Also, the neurosurgeons here are really amazing. They can take off your scalp, open your head and connect several electrodes to your brain in such a way that you won't feel anything at all, not a thing. But you can still move and use your hands to sign any kind of documents like this.
You crazy bastard.
This is really cool, isn't it? I came here with a paper. And here you are with your head split open.
You're insane.
I can press the electrode and your hand will sign whenever I want.
Oh, Vladimir.
Hi, Diana. I couldn't get through to you, so I decided to come here.
I guess you already know. Jeez, my poor little girl is badly ill.
Yeah, she's a wonderful and bright girl.
Right.
Allow me.
Okay, thanks. I'm so ashamed, Vladimir. You already know that Yuri didn't leave us anything, not even this house. He left it all to Violetta. Okay, thank you. That's why I hate Violetta so much, but I'm not sure if she sensed it.
Well, I'm sure you perfectly understand why he did that.
Then suddenly this happened to her. I'm really scared right now. I feel like something bad could happen anytime.
Like what?
Do you want more drink?
No thanks, I'm good.
Look, Yuri died. Unexpectedly. And now Violetta.
So are you trying to tell me that there might be a foul play going on here?
No. It's not like that. Of course not.
Where did it happen?
Alright, follow me. Come in. Over there, that's the window.
Was it open?
No, it was closed. Then the glass shattered.
Had they been replaced?
Vyacheslav replaced it immediately to clean this place up.
Any more evidence? Was he at home then?
Vladimir, how do I know if he's home or not? Well, he was home.
Okay. He heard the glass break, then he saw Violetta and called the ambulance.
I'm sure you know that the, neighbors called the ambulance.
Yeah, I know. It is in the police report. But why didn't he call?
I was in the room at that time, and also, I didn't hear anything. I don't think he heard anything either.
So she crawled over to her neighbors.
Maybe she didn't lose consciousness right away. I think when she fell, she tried to crawl to someone for help.
Or crawling from someone. I have to go. I'll call you then.
Violetta, I'm giving you a new medicine. This new medicine will gradually get into your system, which is what keeps you in this current state.
No, wait, hold on, please! What are you doing? Hey, answer me!
This will only make you drowsy.
No, not now, please. Ask me more questions. Ask me about my husband. Ask me if he saw me fall. Ask me if he beats me. You can also ask me about the equipment. Anything you want.
I think you're going to lose your consciousness for a while.
No, please don't. Please, I beg you, don't do it. Please talk to me. I'll answer whatever questions you'll throw at me. Just don't make me fall asleep.
Just wait for a few days. I'll find a way to get you out. Hang in there. Are you still there? Violetta, can you still hear me? Please, come back. I need your answer. Is your husband capable of killing someone? Where's the patient in room 12?
Pavlovsky? He died an hour ago.
Who tried to revive him?
Supposedly the second team, but they didn't get to him. Mr. Kennedy just reported he's dead.
Mr. Kennedy? What did the pathologist say?
The problem is our elevator broke down, so his body is still down there.
He said that he won't make it until morning.
Who?
The VIP patient, Bakhnovsky.
Well, patients die. It happens sometimes.
Yeah? Especially if you put a shunt between the carotid artery and the subclavian vein, so that blood couldn't enter the brain. It's not a death. It's clearly murder.
Stop it. Enough. I'm sick of this. You hear me? I said enough. We all sympathize with your situation, but you're crossing the line based on what you did.
How long has he been brain dead? 5 minutes? Or maybe 10? I'm going to the police.
Okay then, go ahead. Are you even aware that he had carotid artery stenosis? Did you even perform an angiogram on him? You were too scared to operate yourself. So first you decided to get Artyom to do it for you, and now you're blaming me for this? If you can't be a doctor, then quit your job. And I won't wait for another 2 weeks. I want you to pack your things and get out of this hospital in an hour. You got that?
That's it. Get angry. Go, boy. It's me again. This is infuriating.
Get away from me.
You want to hear a riddle? It's a good one. An ambulance brings 2 people in.
I don't want to listen to you!
It's a really good one. It's not logical. It'll test your sanity. Let's start. 2 patients are brought in. The other one is dead. The other one is alive. Which one will you save?
Dr. Semyonov.
Hello, Dr. Andreev.
We need to talk. It's urgent.
Dr. Semyonov, we were looking for you. Can we talk to you for a minute?
I'm so sorry. Yes?
Here he is.
Hello, Mr. Nikolai.
Hello there, yes.
I have some questions for you. Hope you can help me.
Sure, no problem. You're the boss.
We appreciate you for helping, Mr. Vyacheslav. We'll go ahead now.
So then, let's go. How can I help you?
Oh, no. It's nothing.
You want to say bye?
I remember you told me to just breathe.
Dr. Andreev, no matter how bad it is, you know time can heal you.
Time can heal me? It wipes out everything. Like an eraser.
Are you sure that her brain has stopped functioning?
Yes. Her conscience just faded.
No. Let's do what I told you.
All right, then let's get her home so she can...
I don't want her at home. She'll just stay here.
This is getting too far. Yesterday was Paknovsky and now her.
So what? You're a doctor, aren't you? Go figure it out. Goodbye, honey. Farewell.
You know, you're a piece of...
What?
I do understand, but...
No buts. Just do it. We just want to keep this private. Just within the family.
I understand that. This is how Dad died. I don't think I can handle another funeral.
Yes, of course. Certainly you have the right to do as you see fit. Maybe cremation after all?
Have you said your farewells? You can close it. I don't want her at home. She'll just stay here. You're a doctor, aren't you? Go figure it out.
God has nothing to do with it. We're all going to die. People just come and go, and nobody gives a damn about it. Right, we're ready. Breathing pulse. The equipment will stop recording your pulse, and this way everyone will assume you're dead. The ice will lower your body temperature. It's risky, but there's no other way. Thank you for your help.
Pavel, you did the impossible to save my mom's life. Who would I be if I refused you?
Okay, go now. If they ask, act like you don't know me. Hello?
Pavel?
Sorry, I didn't want you to get involved in here, but I need your help.
Wait, what's wrong?
My patient needs a separate ward.
Okay, I'll try to find one.
Please don't hang up.
Alright, I won't.
One more thing. Don't register her name. You're the head doctor. We'll be there soon. Thank you.